Welcome everyone. This is the SFS Space Administration. Today is the day of the launch date of the Pearl of the SFS Administration, the AFROS, AMR, AFROS Mars rover. And including with that, we have a satellite and a lander. Let's start. It's up to the launch pad. The launch pad is not free. It's loaded with Apollo 11. It's still on the build. Let's start out. Stage 1. Switching on engines. Ignition sequence in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. We have ignition. Velocity rising, steady acceleration. And to form an orbit around this. Low orbit tilt maneuver in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tilt 45 degrees. Maximum height 22 kilometers. Hold and steady. Maximum height reached passing through the Kármán line. Low Earth orbit full tilt maneuver 90 degrees, enabling after the crossing of the Kármán line. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 90 degrees tilt. With this 90 degrees, we will be able to successfully form a low Earth orbit. Stage 1 separation. Stage 2 ignition boosters on. Maximum height 39 kilometers, orbit extending. Velocity stable. Once we reach the low Earth orbit, we'll disable the protection shields. Orbit forming around the Earth. We are good to go. We have successfully reached the low Earth orbit. We will not be staying here for a long time. Stage 1 and 2 separation. Low ignition. We have it. Stage 1 and 2 successfully separated. Removing the shields. Shields removed, and here we have the satellite, lander, and the rover. Shields dignified. This is the Earth, and we have the Mars. Here we have the red planet which we want to go. We're good now. The Earth is about to enter that area of circumference. Then the small gap, acceleration, fast forward. Oh, we're traveling in the opposite direction, I guess. Velocities keep changing. We're entering the area now. in the area. Orbit extension sequence starts. Ignition. The orbit is starting to rise. Here we have the Mars. Carriage. We are approaching Mars. Deorbiting to Mars orbit in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we are successfully launched to the Mars orbit now. Now, stage 3 engine separation complete. We need to deploy the lander 2 now. Here we are. The Mars orbiter satellite has been successfully deployed. Now it's time for our lander and the rover to get down. Deorbit sequence starts now. Engine on. Orbit is closing up. If the orbit completely reaches the Martian surface, we have confirmly entered the Mars. Don't take a long time to do so. Here we have the rover, and this is the lander, and this is the rover we have. The orbit is declining. There we go, we are touching the Martian surface. That's the closest as we can get there. We'll fast forward, follow this path till the Mars. Alright, we have it all. Oh, we are traveling in the wrong path. You're not slowing down. to slow down immediately. Parachute deployment reaching. Yeah, we have successfully deployed the parachute. That is what we wanted. Parachutes down, approaching landing legs opening. I think we are successfully making history. Here is the surface approaching down. This is the first time in SFS Space Administration a landing on Moon along with a lander and a rover. Parachutes have been successfully deployed. We are still approaching in a speed a little bit. Yes. We have successfully landed on the surface of the Mars. We made it a history. Parachutes cut off. It's time for the rover to do so. Deploying solar panels of the lander. Detaching the rover. Here we are, rover is under the control of us. We have an ion engine, we have a solar panel to recharge. Ah. This is it. The rover and the lander has landed and making history. We have even the satellite orbiting the Mars, observing the Mars.